Hello everyone, welcome to Forbidden God channel. Here you will see the top best 5 player deck analysis of weekend tournament of God Unchained occur on February 10, 2023. If you like the video, don't forget to add a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and click the bell to be notified of upcoming video release. The weekend tournament of God Unchained February 10, 2023 is now over. Let's now show you the top best 5 player and their best deck they have played on last weekend tournament of God Unchained. Number 5 player, top best player number 5, GIMMER PERION. This player have won 16 match on last weekend tournament. The ID is 719985. The player have played most of the time Control War, 38 win, 10 lose, 79.2% of win rate. The cost of the deck is $2,487.51 USD. Let's see what we have inside of the deck. Savage Strike. Spell. Cost 1. Deal 1 damage to each creature. Empower 2. Then if you click at the top right corner of the card and you pay 2 mana more, then deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. So you deal 1 to each and 2 after. Very powerful. Wolf Code Vanguard. Creature 3/1. Cost 2. Blitz. When enter the battlefield, can attack a creature right away. Empower 2. When you click at the top right corner of the card and you pay 2 more mana, you give Twin Strike, can attack two different creature or one creature 2 times, and also give 2 health to this creature. So for 4 mana, it become a 3/3 Blitz Twin Strike. Very useful. And then to War. Spell. Cost 3. Pick one. Remove Protected and Ward from a creature, and then deal 2 damage to it. Or obliterate the damaged creature, and if you have 5 or more creatures in your void, do both. Very useful. Odi Velkas Eral. Creature 3/2. Cost 3. Protected. After this creature attack your opponent god, reduce by 1 the cost of a random highest mana cost creature in your hand. Very useful to cast a lot of creature that cost high cost. Reduce the high cost for 1 mana is very useful because with that you can cast your high mana creature very faster. Devouring Blade. Relic. 4 attack, 1 durability. Cost 4. God bless. Afterlife. When this relic go to the void, you destroy a random creature. Can be yours, so be careful. Grand Owl. Creature. 2/5. Cost 4. Frontline. Can't attack. War. When enter the battlefield, you give +1 strength and leech to each other friendly creature. Very useful to gain your health back because all your creatures have 1 strength more and also gain leech. So leech is each damage that creature done, you gain that number damage in your health. What for guard? Creature 5/4, cost 4, frontline, empower 1. This creature gain protected. That's mean when you pay 1 mana more at the top right corner of the card, this creature gain protected. That's mean the first damage done on that creature is cancel, revoke. Carnage Sweep. Spell. Cost 5. Deal 2 damage to all creature. Or, if you have a relic equipped, you remove 3 durability and destroy all creature instead. Very powerful to have a relic in the end to kill all the creature on the board. Irticus Present Hero. Creature 3/6. Cost 6. At the end of your turn, give +1 strength to this creature if it's in your hand. When enter the battlefield, this creature deal its strength as damage to an enemy creature. Very useful because when you have it in your hand, you keep it to boost its strength. And when you have a higher strength, you deal its strength damage to one creature you select. Very powerful. Soul Survivor. Spell. Cost 6. Give +3 strength to one of your creature, then deal its strength as damage to each other creature. That's a popular card I suggest to have in each war deck because when you are near the end and you have a lot of creature in the enemy side and you have one creature remaining, you do Soul Survivor and you wipe the board most of the time when you have like a 4 strength creature, let's say. Avatar of War, creature, 8/8, cost 8, leech. Each damage done by that creature, you gain that damage done in health. War, equip a 5 attack 2 durability sentient flame blade with God Blitz, can attack the enemy god right away. And also, after you attack, you heal your god for 5. Powerful. Anagideus Demon Prince. Creature, 12 attack, 7 health, costs 9 mana. God Blitz can attack the enemy god right away. After this creature destroys another creature, you obliterate it. That's mean you remove from the game. War deals 6 damage to each enemy creature. Very powerful because when enter the battlefield, it deals 6 damage to all enemy creature. Leviathan Hunter. Creature 2/1, cost 1. War. When enter the battlefield, equip a 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you control another Viking, equip a 1 attack, 2 durability barbed hook instead. Very useful to have a relic in the end to do counter sweep most of the time. Encumber Looter. Creature 2/1, cost 2. Item for 1 turn. So for 1 turn cannot be targeted by attack, spell, or ability, only by random enemy creature spell. After life, draw a card. When you die, you draw a card. Pyramid Warden. Creature 2/6, cost 2. Frontline. Afterlife. When that creature go to the void, your opponent summon a random creature from their void. That's a useful frontline because you have 6 L and cost only 2 mana. Maybe it's not funny for when you die, but it's useful for the beginning and the end of the game because it's a 6 health frontline and 2 cost mana cost. Frontline does mean the enemy needs to attack the frontline first before attacking any other creature or your own god. Blade of White Plane. Creature 3/3, cost 5. Once per turn, after a weaker enemy creature is destroyed, you draw a card. War. Destroy an enemy creature with strength of 3 or less. Really useful because you can draw a card when you cast that spell. Kaya, Conduit of the God. Creature 5/2, cost 6. At the end of your turn, deal damage equal to your expended mana gem split randomly among all enemy characters. That's a powerful legendary card because when you have a lot of mana expend, all that damage is randomly split around all enemy character. It can be the enemy creature or the enemy god, so it can be useful and powerful. Demogorgon, creature 4/6, cost 7. Leech, that creature each damage is done, you gain that damage in health. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random sleeping enemy creature, or when enter the battlefield, all of the creatures go to sleep, included yours. Teriel the Fallen, creature 6/9, cost 7. War, to have 3 Terric cultists, that means you select between 3 Terric cultists with 3 different ability 3 times. One, you select one on 3 choice 3 times. Very powerful and useful. The creator have 48 match, 79.2% of win rate. The overall is on 114 match and is 59.6% of win rate. That's not bad for a top best 5 player number 5 and is very useful and powerful because the creator have 80% of win rate. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendary card inside the deck. I think Drain All is something you want to have. Terria the Fallen is too expensive now because you have no more minted available. Demo Guardian is also expensive now, so maybe Kaya Conduit of the card can be useful to have. Avatar of War, maybe if it's not too costly. And Ana Guerrera's Demon Prince is very useful. And maybe the Brasileiro as well, because those all those legendaries so good combination together. So it's a very useful and powerful deck for the top best five player. So now let's talk about the top best five player number four. Top best player number four. Win slash lose. ID 784482. That player also wins 16 match on last weekend tournament. The most played deck is Card Draw Magic. 48 win, 17 lose, 73.8% of win rate. The cost of the deck is the lowest I found on that particular top best 5 player, and I can tell you it can be a budget deck because the cost of the deck is $125.93 USD. Very interesting for top best 5 player number 4. Let's see what we have inside of the deck, and if you see, it's all magic card, no neutral. Let's see the card. Ancient Text. Spell, cost 1, pick 1, deal 2 damage, or a friendly character become protected. So a friendly character become protected, that means the first damage done on that creature is revoked. Form of Power, Spell, cost 1, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature and 1 damage to your opponent god. I'm surprised. It's really a card I think is useful and powerful because Form of Power is a card I take from the Sanctum so many times when I play. It's very useful because you deal 2 damage and 1 damage to the enemy god so you can become Frenzy. Shadow Scryer. Creature. 1/1. Cost 1. Protected. Ward. And at the start of your turn you foresee 1. That's mean the protected is removed the first damage done. Ward, the first ability or spell is revoked. And also what I love with that card is at the start of your turn you foresee 1. So you look the first card you draw and you decided to put it at the bottom of your deck or you draw it. Very interesting. Street Conjurer. Creature, 1/3, cost 1, spell boost plus 1. That's mean all damage done by a spell is boosted by 1 damage more. That's mean if you deal 2 damage, now it deal 3 damage. Academy Apprentice. Creature, 2/1, cost 2, echo, spell boost plus 1. Echo, you gain a copy of that creature that costs 1, do the same ability, so spell boost plus 1, and being a 1/1 creature. Very interesting to have a spell boost, so it is powerful. Demetrius Playwright. Creature, 1/1, cost 2, first legendary inside of the deck. Order 10. War. When enter the battlefield, add a final draft to your end. At the start of your turn, you upgrade that final draft. Very powerful. Palace 1. A second legendary inside of the deck. 0 attack, 2 durability. Cost 2. After you play a magic card, give plus 1 durability to this relic. The ability of that relic is you draw a card and you give -2 durability, -3 durability to this relic. It's very powerful to draw a card. Give -3 durability is not that good, but to draw a card is useful. And because it's all magic card you have inside the deck, that relic gain 1 durability each time. Safeguard Incantation. Spell. Cost 2. You draw a card and you give ward and protect it to your god. So your god have a first damage done revoke and the first spell and ability revoke as well to protect your god from dying. Really useful. Star Shard Bolt. Spell. Cost 2. Deal 4 damage to an enemy creature, and if you have the spell boost, it deal 1 damage more for each spell boost. Very powerful. Tracking Bolt. Spell. Cost 2. Pick one. Deal 1 damage to each creature, or you deal 3 damage to a creature. Can be powerful for a cost 2 mana. Warp Engineer. Creature. 1/3. Cost 2. War. When enter the battlefield, choose a card that costs no more than your total unlocked mana gem, and you reduce the cost by 2. Very powerful and useful. Corrales Wurmot, third legendary inside the deck. 0/3, cost 3, creature, backline. So the backline means you need to the enemy god need to kill the front line or all of the creature before attacking the backline. At the end of your turn, add a random rune to your end and reduce its cost to 0. That's powerful to get the rune that costs 0 in your end and change all the game. Frenetic Bibliomaniac. Creature. 1/1. Cost 3. Enter the battlefield, you draw a card. Echo. You gain a copy of that creature that costs 1 mana and is a 1/1, and you draw also a card. Oni Spell Sword. Creature. 0/3. Cost 3. War. The first spell or ability is revoked. Also, after you play a card, this creature gain 1 strength, and your weakest creature gain ward. That's a powerful creature because it boosts 1 strength each time you play a card, and also give ward to another creature. So in the case you protect your creature to be dead from any spell or ability. Parakick Knowledge. Spell. Cost 3. Soulless. Removed from the game after its use. Pull a spell with mana cost of 7 or less from your void to your end, and obliterate the card from the top of your deck equal to its mana cost. Set the spell cost to 0 and obliterate it at the end of your turn. So at the end of your turn, you remove from the game that card. Worm Breath. Spell. Cost 4. Deal 5 damage. Can be to a creature or to the enemy god. Monolith of Storm. Creature. 4/5. Cost 5. That's the fourth legendary inside the deck and the last legendary. Order 5. That means it cannot be attacked or cannot do nothing for 5 turns. After you play a spell, give +2 strength to this creature. Ability. Deal damage to an enemy character equal to this creature's strength. Then set this creature's strength to 0. Wow, it's powerful because you deal damage to a creature, and if you don't kill it, you reduce its strength to 0. It's powerful. Unbound Flame. Spell. Cost 5. Deal 4 damage. And power 2 when you click at the top right corner of the card, and you pay 2 mana more, so 7 mana. Then deal 4 damage to each creature. So in that case, you can deal 4 damage to the enemy god and 4 damage to each creature. Or you can deal 4 damage to a creature and 4 damage after to all other creature included is. That means you can deal 8 damage to one creature. Leord Aisling. Creature. 3/3. Cost 10. Each turn, set this creature mana cost to 10, minus the number of cards in your hand. And also, when it enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage. It's not bad. I like that deck because it seems very powerful to kill the creature, the enemy god with creature and spell. The creator have 65 match, 73.8 percentage of win rate. The overall is 109 match, 57.8 percentage of win rate. That's a powerful and interesting top best 5 player number 4 because it's a budget deck that go uh, very high in the rank. So in case I tell you the budget deck can be that strong for going to Mythic is possible. So $125.78 USD is not costly for having a budget deck that puts you to Mythic. So now let's see the top best 5, the top best player number 3. Top best player number 3, Sin GIMMER, ID 695. That player also wins 16 match on last weekend tournament. The most played deck is Control War. 12 win, 5 lose, 70.6 percentage of win rate. The cost of the deck is $3,055 USD. Let's see what we have inside of the deck. Savage Strike. Spell. Cost 1. Deal 1 damage to each creature. Empower 2 when you click at the top right corner of the card and pay 2 mana more. Then deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. So deal 1 damage to each and after the 2 damage to this creature you selected. So it's very powerful. Wolf Code card. Creature. 3/1. Cost 2. Blitz. That creature can attack an enemy creature right away. Empower 2. Pay 2 mana more at the top right corner of the card. You click it. You give Twin Strike so can attack 2 creature or 1 creature 2 times and gain 2 health more. So that's mean for 4 mana become a 3/3 with Blitz and Twin Strike. Woodcutter Imp. First Winter Wonderland card inside of the deck. The popular card of the Winter Wonderland. Creature 3/3. Cost 2. God Blitz. Can attack an enemy god right away. After this creature attack, your god take damage equal to the damage dealt. That's interesting and funny. An End to War. Spell. Cost 3. Pick one. Remove Protected and Ward from a creature, then deal 2 damage to it. Or obliterate the damaged creature. If you have 5 or more creatures in your board, you do both effect. That's a powerful card. Devouring Blade. Relic. 4 attack, 1 durability. Cost 4. God Blitz can attack the enemy god right away, or the enemy creature. Afterlife. Destroy a random creature on the board. Can be your creature or the enemy creature. Grand Owl. First legendary inside the deck. Creature. 2/5. Cost 4. Frontline. The enemy need to attack the frontline first before attacking any other creature or your own god. This creature can't attack. When it enters the battlefield, it gives +1 strength and leech to each other friendly creature. That's mean leech. All damage done by a creature with leech will be gained in health to your god. That's a powerful card to regain health and give 1 strength to all creatures on the board. Magic Missile Launcher. Relic. 3 attack, 2 durability. Cost 4. Blitz. Can attack an enemy creature right away. Afterlife. When that relic go to the void, deal 2 damage to 2 random creature. Can be yours or can be the enemy creature. Heal you got for 4 as well. So that means you deal 2 damage to 2 random creature and heal you got for 4. Very powerful. White Fur Guard. Creature. 5/4. Cost 4. Frontline. Empower 1. When you click at the top right corner of the card and pay 1 mana more, this creature gain protected. That's mean the first damage done on that creature is revoked. And what I like to that creature, because it's popular creature to use in war deck, is that is a frontline and protected for 5 mana. So the front line is a creature that the enemy needs to attack first before attacking any other creature you have or attacking your own god. Very powerful and useful. Carnage Sweep. Spell. Cost 5. Deal 2 damage to all creature, and if you have a relic equipped, remove 3 durability and destroy all creature instead. That's a powerful spell because if you have a relic equipped, you can destroy all creature on the field. Soul Survivor. Spell. Cost 6. Give +3 strength to one of your creature that you select, then deal its strength as damage to each other creature, including your creature and the enemy creature. That's a useful card to kill all the enemy creature on the board when you have one creature remaining. Avatar of War. Second legendary inside of the deck. Creature. 8/8. Cost 8. Leech. That creature, each damage done by that creature is regained in health. War. When into the battlefield, equip a 5 attack, 2 durability sentient flame blade with God Blitz, and after you attack, heal your God for 5. That's a useful creature because is equip a relic that have 5 attack and 2 durability that also heal your God for 5 when attack, and also have God Blitz. That means the relic can attack the enemy creature or the enemy god right away when it's summoned. Leviathan Hunter. Creature 2/1, cost 1. War. Equip a 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you control another Viking, equip a 1 attack, 2 durability barbed hook instead. That's a useful creature to use with the card Carnage Sweep to have a lot of relic in your on the board to kill the enemy creature or kill the enemy god or just use Carnage Sweep. Pyramid Warden. Creature 2/6. Cost 2. Frontline. That creature is attacked first before attacking any other creature on the board or your own god. The enemy god need to attack the frontline first. The only side effect I don't like is afterlife. When this creature leaves the board, you open and summon a random creature from their void. But I don't care about the side effect I don't like because for a cost 2 mana and 6 health for a frontline is really powerful. Martyr of White Plane. Creature 2/2. Cost 3. Frontline. While this creature is in your void, after a friendly creature die, pull it to your hand and summon this creature with Soulless. That's mean when that creature die and is in your void, and you have a friendly creature die after, the friendly creature return to your hand, and that creature from the void go to the board with Soulless. That mean is removed from the game. The next turn is die. Next time is die. Is dead. Blade of White Plane. Creature 3/3. Cost 5. Once per turn, after a weaker enemy creature is destroyed, you draw a card. When enter the battlefield, destroy an enemy creature with strength of 3 or less. That's a powerful card because when you summon that card, you can kill a weaker enemy creature and you draw a card right away, so you can have a second card draw when you play that card. Demogorgon. Creature 4/6. Cost 7. Leech. That creature damage done is returned in health to your god. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to random sleeping enemy creature and you gain that damage to your health as well. When enter the battlefield, all other creatures go to sleep, including your creature. And Demogorgon at the moment is the most costly card, around 600 or 700 USD now. And the last card is Tyrael the Fallen, the number 3rd legendary inside of the deck. Creature 6/9, cost 7. War. When enter the battlefield, dwell 3 Theoretic Cultists. That means you select 3 times between 3 different Theoretic Cultists with 3 different ability, and that's really powerful because you have it in your hand and you can cast it after with 3 different ability for 3 different cultists. The other thing I need to tell you with Terran the Fallen is this card is no more possible to mint because all card is already minted for Terran the Fallen, so that cost is really expensive at the moment because you have no more mint available. The overall of the deck is on 1018 match, 64.4% of win rate. That's a powerful overall win rate. That's a really good conclusion for the top best 3 player. because you have Demogorgon and Teriel the Fallen, the two most expensive card in God Unchained at the moment at this time. So now let's talk about the top best player number two. Top best player number two, Captain GU, ID 3581679. That player also win 16 match on last weekend tournament. The most played deck is Control War, 32 win, 5 lose, 86.5% of win rate. The cost of the deck is $2,669.55 USD. Let's see what we have inside of the deck. Savage Strike. Spell. Cost 1. Deal 1 damage to each creature. Empower 2. When you click on the top right corner of the card and you pay 2 mana more, then it deals 2 damage also after to an enemy creature you select. So that means you can deal 3 damage to one creature for 1 mana cost, 3 mana cost. Vanguard. Creature. 3/1. Cost 2. Blitz. Can attack a creature right away. Empower 2. When you click at the top right corner of the card and you pay 2 mana more, give Twin Strikes who can attack two different creatures or one creature 2 times, and also give 2 L to this creature. So for 4 mana, you have a 3/3 Blitz and Twin Strike. Woodcutter Imp. Creature. 3/3. Cost 2. God Blitz. After this creature attacks your god, take damage equal to the damage dealt. That's the first Winter Wonderland extension card inside the deck. This is also the most popular card of the Winter Wonderland, and also is a funny card in my head because you deal damage to yourself when that creature attack, but it's very good card because it's got Blitz, so can attack the enemy god right away, or can attack the enemy creature right away, like Blitz. And then to War. Spell. Cost 3. Pick one. Remove Protected and Ward from a creature, then deal 2 damage to it. Or obliterate the damaged creature. If you have 5 or more creatures in your void, you do both effect. That's a popular card as well, and this is a useful card because this is a card that can deal 2 damage and remove Protected and Ward to a creature, and also obliterate a damaged creature if you have a damaged creature you want to remove from the game. Odi Valkas Erol. Creature. 3/2. Cost 3. Protected. The first damage done on that creature is revoked. After this creature attack, your opponent god, reduced by 1 the cost of a random highest mana cost creature in your hand. That's a useful legendary card inside the deck, because when you attack your enemy god, you reduce by 1 the cost of the highest mana cost creature in your hand. So that's the first legendary inside the deck. Devouring Blade, Relic, 4 attack, 1 durability, cost 4, God Blitz, can attack the enemy god right away or can attack a creature right away. Afterlife, when that relic leave the board, destroy a random creature, can be your creature or can be the enemy creature. Grand All, second legendary in Sav's deck. Creature 2/5 cost 4 Frontline. The enemy god need to attack the frontline first before attacking any other creature or your own god can't attack, so that creature cannot attack. When into the battlefield, it gives also 1 strength and leech to each other friendly creature. That's a useful legendary card inside of the deck because you boost the creature of +1 strength and also give leech. That means the damage done by a leech creature, you gain that number of damage in health. White Fur Guard, creature, 5/4, cost 4, frontline. The enemy god needs to attack the frontline first before attacking any other creature or your own god. Empower 1. When you click at the top right corner of the card and you pay 1 mana more, this creature gain protected. That means the first damage done on that creature is revoked. Carnage Sweep. Spell. Cost 5. Deal 2 damage to all creature. If you have a relic equipped, remove 3 durability and destroy all creature instead. That's a powerful card that can be useful. Archish Elites. Creature 3/5. Cost 5. Blitz can attack the enemy creature right away. Twin Strike can attack two different creatures right away or one creature 2 times. That's a popular card because you have 5 health and 3 attack for a Twin Strike creature that costs 5. Soul Survivor. Spell. Cost 6. Give +3 strength to one of your creature, then deal strength as damage to each other creature. That's my favorite card to wipe the board when you have one creature remaining on your side and you want to kill the enemy god. Anagdios Demon Prince. Third legendary inside the deck. Creature. 12 attack, 7 health. Costs 9 mana. God Blitz. Can attack the enemy god or a creature right away, like you have Blitz. After this creature destroy another creature, obliterate instead. That means it doesn't go to the void, is removed from the game. When enter the battlefield, it deal also 6 damage to each enemy creature. So that's a powerful card to be versus a Nubian deck. Leviathan and Hunter. Creature 2/1. Cost 1. War. When enter the battlefield, equip a 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you control another Viking, equip a 1 attack, 2 durability barbed hook instead. That's a useful card to have a relic when you need Carnage Sweep to be used to wipe the board. Pyramid Warden. Creature 2/6. Cost 2. Frontline. The enemy god needs to attack the frontline first before attacking any other creature or your own god. Afterlife. When that creature goes to the void, your opponent summon a random creature from their void. That's a popular frontline creature that have 6 health and cost 2, and that is very useful because it costs only 2 mana for a 6 health frontline. Martyr of White Plain. Creature 2/6. Cost 3. Frontline. While this creature is in your void, after a friendly creature die, pull it to your end, and summon this creature with Soulless. That's a useful creature, because when that creature is in your void and the first friendly creature die, that friendly creature return back to your end, and you return that Martyr of White Plain from the void to the board. Next time is dead is removed from the game. That's useful. Blade of White Plane. Creature 3/3. Cost 5. Once per turn, after a weaker enemy creature is destroyed, draw a card. When enter the battlefield, you destroy an enemy creature with strength of 3 or less. That's its own combination by itself to draw a second card when you cast that creature. Demogorgon. Creature 4/6. Cost 7. Leech. Each damage done by that creature, you gain that number in health. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random sleeping enemy creature. War. All other creatures go to sleep, including yours. That's the most costing card inside of the card Unchained. I think it's also not possible to mint again, but I need to verify that as well. Teriel the Fallen. Creature 6/9. Cost 7. War. Dwell 3 Theoretic Cultists. That means you select 3 times between 3 different Turret cultists with 3 different abilities, three times. It's very powerful and useful because you can have three different cultists with three different ability you decided by yourself which one you want. So it's really powerful. Teriel the Fallen is no more mintable because you have no more possibility to have it when you buy an extension pack of the Trial of Judgment, I think so. The creator have 37 match, 86.5% of win rate. The overall is on 80 match and is 72.5% win rate. That's a powerful card deck for the top best player number 2. Now let's see the top best player number 1, the best player of the last weekend tournament. Top best player number 1, number FF0000 question mark ID 193762. That player is number 1 best player of last weekend tournament. Like you can see, he have win 18 match on 18 match on last weekend tournament. The most played deck is Frenzied Aggro War. 72 win, 58 lose, 55.4% of win rate. The cost of the deck is not that high compared to the three other top best player. That cost of the deck is $203.95 USD. Let's see what we have inside of the deck. Skulking Valkyrie. Creature 1/3. Cost 1. After this creature take damage, a random friendly creature gain +1 strength. Can be included itself. Trial Spirit. Creature 2/2. Cost 1. When enter the battlefield, give 1 L to a friendly creature. Vicious Rend. Spell. Cost 1. Deal 3 damage to a damaged character. Can be a creature or the enemy god. When you have some damage done from the beginning and is under 30 health, you can deal 3 damage to him. Valkas Captain. Creature 3/2. Cost 2. When enter the battlefield, equip a 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you're frenzy, when you have dealt the first damage to the enemy god before put that creature on the field, you give that relic barbed hook 1 strength. That means you summon a 2 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. One Mugger Smith. Creature 2/4. Cost 2. Give your relic +1 strength for its next attack. That is a useful creature because it gives 1 strength for next attack on your relic. Woodcutter Imp. First Winter Wonderland inside the deck. Creature 3/3. Cost 2. God Blitz. The creature can attack the enemy god or the enemy creature. After this creature attack, your god take damage equal to the damage dealt. That's not bad and that is useful. Blade of Six. Relic. 3 attack, 2 durability. Cost 3. God Blitz. Can attack the enemy god or a creature right away when summoned on the board. Or the Valkas Eral. Creature 3/2. Cost 3. Protects it. The first damage done on that creature is revoked, and that is the first legendary inside of the deck. After this creature attack your opponent god, reduce by 1 the cost of a random highest mana cost creature in your hand. That is powerful because your highest mana cost creature is reduced by 1 cost when that creature attack the enemy god. Thunder Caller. Creature 3/3. Cost 3. At the end of your turn, if you're frenzy, so when you have dealt the damage to the enemy god, you give +1/+1 to your strongest Viking. If this is your only strongest Viking, you boost itself, or you can boost any other Viking that is stronger than him. Another round. Spell. Cost 4. Give a friendly creature +3/+3. And at the end of your turn, if you're Frenzy, give a random creature in your hand +1/+1. That's my favorite boost creature spell because when you're Frenzy, you boost a creature in your hand of +1/+1. Cunning Challenger. Creature 4/4. Cost 4. Tempt Fate. You select to one ability you keep, or you gamble to have two ability instead. If you succeed, you have both. If you fail, you lose both. And at the start of your turn, you tempt fate again. What for guard? Creature 5/4, cost 4, frontline, empower 1. This creature gains protected when pay 1 mana more at the top right corner of the card and you click it, and be protected from the first damage done on that creature is revoked. Slate Master Volca, Sigan Winter Wonderland in Station card. Creature 6/5, cost 5, Sigan Legendary inside of the deck. Overkill. The over damage done by that creature is randomly split around enemy character, can be the creature or the god. When enter the battlefield, if you have one card or less in your hand, that creature can blitz, so can attack the enemy creature right away. Leviathan Hunter. Creature 2/1, cost 1, War. Equip 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you control another Viking, equip a 1 attack, 2 durability barbed hook instead. That is useful, but I don't see Corner Sweep to think is can be a powerful card, but can be useful because it's a relic you summon to deal last damage to the enemy god, or kill the creature on the field. Pyramid Warden. Creature 2/6. Cost 2. Frontline. Afterlife. Your opponent summon a random creature from the void. That's a very useful frontline for cost 2 mana. Feral Shapeshifter. Creature 4/4. Cost 4. Island for 1 turn. War. Deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. That is a useful creature because it deals 1 damage to one creature when you enter the battlefield, and also Iden. That means cannot be targeted by spell, ability, or attack the first turn is summoned. That is useful. The the overall is on 133 match and is 44.9% of win rate. That is really useful and interesting for the top best one player of last weekend tournament. Now let's see the conclusion. Thank you for watching Forbidden God channel. That was the top best 5 player deck analysis of the weekend tournament of God Unchained occurred on February 10, 2023. If you have liked the video, don't forget to add a thumbs up, subscribe to your YouTube channel, and click the bell to notify of upcoming video release. So now I wish you to have a wonderful day or evening and see you on the next video about the 5 budget deck I discovered for this week.